Put your hands together for Mr. David Grant. It's good to be here tonight. I nearly didn't make it here tonight. I was actually shot in a bank robbery. And, thanks for the sympathy. Good. But I managed to get to the getaway car and pretty good, really. Actually, I think bank robbery would be a lot easier than stand-up comedy. I mean, like, you think about it. You walk into a bank, you go, "Everyone lay on the floor!" What are they going to do? Are they going to fucking heckle? "Oh, mate, heard it!" "Go outside and write something original, mate." "Oh, fuck. Give me all the money, I have a nuclear weapon." That's good, I like that. Artistic, yeah, it's good. No, I have a secret fetish about robbing a bank, actually. I'd like to walk into a bank with a shotgun and go, "I'm not happy with your interest, I want your complete fucking attention." "I'd like to open an account." "What kind of account?" "Kerry fucking Packers, get on it." Kerry Packers back in the news again. God bless his little soul. Remember when Kerry Packer had that heart attack? Pretty tragic. He had a heart attack where most of us will have a heart attack, on the polo field. There we are, having a bit of a game. Oh, bring over my mica ambulance, would you? I'm feeling a little bit fucking faint. 7.5 minutes he was down for. 7.5 minutes. Can you imagine his son at home for that 7.5 minutes? Just... Yeah! I'm a fucking millionaire! Oh, fuck, he'd be fucked off with the old St. John's ambulance. Every time he'd see an ad, he'd just start to shake. Call 89911, fuck. Can you imagine when Kerry Packer came home, though? His son would be sneaking up going, "Dad!" Kerry Packer, God. He's a strange man. Bronwyn Bishop's a very strange woman, isn't she? Damn. She doesn't want to be leader. She wants to be a Führer. The next fucking Führer. Yeah, Bronwyn Bishop. I reckon it's Margaret Thatcher with a facelift. Don't quote me. Did you read about that thing in the paper today? About the guy who was the personal secretary to Ivana Trump. I mean, this is in the paper. That was caught rooting her shoes. Evidently they were all over size 16, otherwise we'd had a bit of a sort of, rooting size 7s and stuff. It could have been a Michael Jackson situation, you know. But I was thinking, wouldn't it be weird if that guy got trapped in Imelda Marcos's wardrobe? Just come out with a bad case of exhaustion. Lock me up. No, I mean, that's weird. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't know how weird you can get, but I think that's sort of bordering on, ooh, yeah. You see him sort of stand there and sort of out front of a wheels of shoe man with a heart on. Fuck, we'll just leave it there, mate. That's gross. But what else has been happening? Sort of weird things have been happening lately. I got a final reminder for my bank card. You've had a final reminder? I was happy, because I was sick of fucking hearing from them, I tell you. So you fucking beauty. They've sent me a final reminder. Fucking excellent. Good. Fuck yeah. I hate banks. I really do. Which bank? Fucking every bank, really. I mean, the bank manager's just gone, "Oh, you invite me down for the gig and you ridicule me." Fastest I've ever seen him move. Now, because I walked into my bank the other day and I said to the bank manager, "How do I stand for a loan?" He said, "You don't, you kneel, you fuckwit." Because they're really strange bank managers. They always ask you stupid questions. When you want a loan, they say, "How much do you want a loan?" And I say, "Oh, I'd like to lend $1,000. He says, well, do you have $1,000? And I say, no. He goes, well, if you had $1,000, we could lend you $1,000. And you go, that's why you're a bank manager. You're a fucking idiot. No, but I mean, banks. I got a bank statement, which is almost a status symbol in Victoria now. And I was reading it. It said Jeff Kennett tax, Joan Kernan tax, Jim Kennett tax, state tax, federal tax. And right at the very, very bottom, you must look on your own statement, it said, fiddling with the red rope while in line tax. Because we all do it, don't we? We all stand there going, come on, come on, cheers. Come on. We start to do this. And then we start to think, I reckon I could do this, bank. Did you ever do it? Did you ever sort of look at the camera and go, it doesn't even look like it's on? Bloody oath. And when they're going, I've got my driver now, I just need one more person in the gang. And whatever happening. Did you read that, speaking of news items, did you read that news item in Queensland where they found the dog, and this is a quotation, a dog was found today dog paddling 15 kilometres off the Queensland coast. Aren't they geniuses, the old journalists up in Queensland? Dog paddling. Like, what the fuck else would have they been doing? Jeez, am I fucked? Dog paddling. The other one, tragically, there's been a lot of police shootings. I don't know whether you've heard the latest one today. It was on the news as we were driving in here. And it was pretty tragic. I mean, had the one in Shepherd and the one in Elwood. Now this other one in Eaglemont, somewhere in the country. They shot a woman, right, 39 times, right? And they want to be fucking sure or what? They shot her 39 times. She was demonstrating a stay-sharp knife at a police barbecue. The woman demonstrating Tupperware went, fuck it, I'm out of here. That's a tough crowd. I'm gone. Weird things have been happening. I went around to see a friend of mine, and he's been on the dole for a long time, right? He's almost made it a fucking art form, right? And I tried to get on the dole when I came back to Australia. I was overseas for a while, and I came back to Australia. I tried to get on the dole. Very difficult to get on the dole now. Very, very difficult. You have to have 5 pieces of identification, birth certificate, 2 people who've known you, urine sample, blood sample, the whole fucking deal. And you have to go for an interview to get on the dole. An interview to get the fucking dole. And the guy asked me the interviewee kind of questions like, what would you like to be doing in 5 years? And I'm thinking, fuck mate, I don't even buy green bananas. I mean, well, is this a science fiction type of question? How abstract are you going to get? He said, what do you want to be doing in 5 years? And I went, oh, fuck. Sickness benefits? I remember the old days when you go down to the dole office and you'd be sitting there and you'd hear Michael Galbraith, Gary Robinson, Brian Schofield, Dave Grant. I'd walk up and get 4 checks. No, I actually, every year I try and grow some marijuana. I don't know how many of us smoke it, how many of us deal it, how many of us realise it makes you psychotic and a little bit crazy, but I figure I'll give it another chance. And so I try and grow some every year, and it gets about as high as a cigarette paper, and I think to myself, fuck it, there must be something in it, really. Yeah, it's just soggy and shit out, but you think, fucking, and really you just hyperventilate by drips, you know, and you just sort of go, oh, I think I've got something out there. Dave, don't worry about that anymore, we've dried out the banana skins. You go, fucking beauty. You know that dope's really tight in Melbourne. When you go to a 7-Eleven, you buy a packet of cigarette papers and 19 people follow you home. And one of them's a guy with the little red dots on his shirt, you know? 7-Eleven guys. I actually was talking to a 7-Eleven guy one day and I said to him, how come you guys have to wear those really fucking stupid fucking jacket to the fucking circles. Look, fucking idiots. So he answered me, because as you would. He said, they're for robbery prevention. Armed robbery prevention. And I'm thinking to myself, fucking hell. Where does it say in a criminal's handbook it's bad luck to shoot a clown? So I go around to this mate's place, he rings me up and he says, Dave, come round, I've grown the ultimate plant. And so I run round there.
Uh-oh.
No, go. Go or forever hold your bladder. That's all, fuck off. No, I went round there and he's growing these plants and I said, well, Gary, where are they? And he's sitting there trying to change his fish tank with a remote control. So I figure he's growing some reasonably good shit. Call me crazy. And we go to the back and he's got these 3 plants and they're laying out on deck chairs with sunglasses on because he looks after his plants, you've got to look after them. And I said to him, well, which one's the good one? And he said, well, Dave, it's the middle one. And I said, well, how do you know? It's got a praying mantis on it. I went, big deal. He goes, it's been there for 4 months. I got down next to this praying mantis and it's gone, I'm fucked, man. You don't have any Tim Tams on you, do you? Right next to it there's this ladybug going through some really bad paranoia like this going, oh, I can't go out wearing this. I always wear this. That would have worked if he hadn't come out of the toilet right on that crucial punchline. You owe me a ladybug joke before you leave. I want a good one too. No, there's a lot of weird things happening. I've started to rewrite adverts. And one of the ones I rewrote was this guy gets back with the drinks. I wouldn't want to fuck up another punchline, buddy. This guy's pouring it into his body and this guy's emptying it out. Somewhere in the middle, I'll take a shot. No, the interesting thing was while I was away... You know what I'm going to do?
Have a drink.
Have a drink. I'll have a kiss at the same time. Alright, maybe I'll just inject it and cut out the middleman. No, actually, the interesting thing is, I was overseas for a while, and while I was away, I missed a lot of our ads, because our ads are excellent in Australia. We write very, very clever ads. We write this ad. Short skirts are back in. Are they? You know, you used to look good in a mini. Did I? You can see the woman going, yeah, and you used to look good before you had hair, you bald fucking freak. And the other young girl sitting around at breakfast going, oh, Mum, stop stretching my red skirt, you fat bitch. Leave the white top in the wardrobe. But my favourite of all favourites is, leave some for us, David. Those dimples, you know, David, the dimples. The things we do. Don't tell him Laura Harris is a lesbian. And you'll eat it by the boxful. Now I said that down here and I didn't realise that the boxful line could be misconstrued wrongly by sick-minded people. And there was a whole Geelong, they're all there going, that's us. And there was a whole table of guys and there was a guy called Ringy. Some of the people were here. Fuck, wasn't he a legend, eh? He actually had 2 dicks because he couldn't have got that fucking stupid playing with one, you know what I mean? Anyway, he yells out, what about variety pack? And I yelled out just like a chocolate milkshake only crunchy, which Ringy went, oh mate, you've gone too far. Like that was possible after variety pack. I had the nightmare of all nightmares the other night. You know, I don't wish this upon any of you. I had the nightmare that I was actually the bus driver in the end of year breakup for the TAC ad. Fucking Katie's whispering in my ear, some woman's changing a tape, Darren and his mates are fucking around in the background. This woman's going, the traffic was doing 80. The other one going, oh wow, aren't you risking burglars and stuff? And there was this guy in a black t-shirt, looked really tired, was going, no, I'm alright to drive, no, let me drive. No, fine. Oh, good. The sound of a cash register on your punchline. It's like a tram going down Smith Street. The interesting thing is about those ads, and I mean, I think they are good, but I think the Christmas ad was very good. Do you remember the one with the pots appearing on the windscreen? Do you see the Christmas one? It was just a fucking slab. I left my driveway the other day and hit a bikie. Fuck, he's on 10-minute delay, is he? I'm still trying to work out how he got his shirt back on. Different guy, mate. A lot of people on acid are going, that's good. Yeah, I like that. That was that. But the interesting thing... Oh, right, self-regulating audience. They're heckling each other now. No, the interesting thing was... You just came in here for a quiet drink and a comedy venue broke out, isn't it? Now, what were you talking about? Come on, you have to share it with all of us now. Turn your chair up the right way, you'll be fine. She's sitting there going, take her home, mate, she's ready. Oh, I am cruel. I'm kidding. Kidding. Oh, fuck off. Ooh, it's a bit hard. I was only joking, I thought we were having fun up to that point. Yeah, well, not at my expense, buddy, okay? Oh, fuck, okay. Take two. And, funny thing happened to me the other day on the way to a gig, whoa. I've got to have this drink, I've been meaning to have it for like half an hour. Well, it's a slight exaggeration, but we're allowed to do that. Oh. Thank you. I'll be having a root and be going, yeah, excellent, mate, excellent. Alright, can I put it? Isn't that terrible when you think that everyone else is doing something and you say something and suddenly everyone's listening just to you? What did you say?
I said, as he turns around.
As he turns around.
Yeah, having a root.
As he turns around. Fucking John Hewson doesn't turn around anymore at all. He's just got a whole cutlery drawer on his back. Poor John. Fuck, he's not that close to death. John Hewson. Not much of a comeback. Mate, coming from you, that's pretty good. I actually saw you in the toilet earlier on, mate. And I thought to myself, now there's a guy who's really confident. Had a condom already rolled on. Having a piss and his mate's going, fuck, what is that? But I noticed something about that condom you had rolled on, buddy. I noticed it was a rib condom. And I noticed that you'd rolled it on inside out because you're a selfish bastard. Okay, drink one.
No, he's not.
Oh! Oh, his girlfriend's gone, get him, jab, jab, jab! No, he's not. I also noticed that, is he a good lover, is he? Well, when asked to take the big leap, no, I wouldn't go that fucking far. He's not selfish. He shares his appliances and stuff, and I don't think that's a fair thing. I know. Have you been going out for a long time?
A while.
Oh, yeah, can you make it any more vague than that? No, a while.
8 years.
But you get less than murder, really, don't you? No, I shouldn't be so cruel. I actually went to a bank the other day and I did want to get a loan, and I noticed that the banks have actually stolen a lot of adverts and they're using them for different things. Like the ANZ Bank have actually stolen AMP's ad, which was AMP, you'll never walk alone. Now it's ANZ, you'll never get a fucking loan. Because the criteria of getting a loan with the ANZ Bank is first to establish you don't need one. I won't say that their questionnaire was in depth, but when the bank manager pulled on the big plastic glove, I said, fuck it, mate, I don't need a loan that bad. I was in America, I was in New York, which was a weird place, a very, very scary place, and I pulled up behind a car and had a bumper sticker that said, keep honking, I'm reloading. caring fucking place this is. I'll tell you how tough it was. I was walking through a cemetery and there was a tombstone that said, "What the fuck are you looking at?" Got hit by a cab, which was really weird because it was on a subway at the time. And I actually got to meet Woody Allen at the Mount Sinai Hospital. He was there waiting for his next wife to be born. You just went that little bit too far with the Woody Allen thing, Dave, didn't you? No, I shouldn't be so cruel. I actually flew back. I flew back Air Continental. You wanted a fucking long walk. And actually sat next to this big fat German guy who's not here tonight. And Big Norm comes to all these gigs and I use that joke occasionally, and every time I say it, I forget to say some other nationality rather than German, and he's there going, "You could die for this. I believe you're not on the list. Okay, you could die." Someone got on that, good. And guys there going, "Fine." No. The adverts that I've rewritten the famous ad, and you probably know it, and I'll tell it to you now. This one. "So you flew in an invisible dinosaur." Wait for it. "Bumped into a cloud, fell down, hit the ground, and that's how you got your name. Where's the rest of Daddy's stash?" We've seen the way that little girl comes in now, haven't we? I was on this dinosaur, right? And there's clouds just pulled right out in front of me. And may I say, Dad, you've grown some exceptional shit this year. Yes. As I was saying, I flew back and I was sitting next to a Polynesian guy. I was in the middle seat. I didn't get to eat because I was like this. And like all this big Polynesian German extraction boy didn't know who anyone was, and he was just sitting next to me. This generic brand person who was rather overweight who was sitting next to me. Slept the whole way. Big fat guy, just slept. Alright. He was vertically, horizontally impaired. Weight enhanced. Alright, he's a fat fucking prick, alright? Anyway, because you're not allowed to say that anymore. You're not allowed to say fat. You can't say fat anymore. You can't. Did you know that? Oh fuck, mate, you turned into a chihuahua. Fuck, mate, I want what you're on. I'd even risk a fucking blood transfusion for that kind of shit. Mate, this is a joke just for you. Fucking 20 dogs out the front going, "Oh mate, heard it." Anyway, I sat next to this guy and he slept the whole way. And as the plane's coming down to land in Tullamarine, he wakes up and goes, "Oh, my bottom has fallen asleep. Oh, it's fallen asleep." In some sort of accent that I can't quite do. And I said, "Mate, I know. I've been listening to it snore for 26 fucking hours." As I was leaving the the airport on my way to the drive-in, and another joke. Anyway, as I was leaving the airport, this carload of yobbos had pulled up next to me. You know the guys, got their cars lowered to match their fucking IQ. And this guy wanders them and he goes, "Oi mate, you want a fucking drink?" Used to go out with him, I know. It's hard for you. It's usually hard for him too. But anyway. Oh, he's gone, he's on that boundary, he's on that tightrope. Anyway, they pulled up next to me, and the guy's wearing out the window, done the old, "You want a drag?" His mate's sort of gone, "Yeah, you want a drag?" So I don't have a rope ticket, no. I was in the ultimate car that seats 33, uses no oil and water, corners on 2 wheels, it can change from fourth to reverse. The renter car. Don't you fucking love it when you go up to the counter and they go, "Would you like insurance with that?" You go, "Yeah, that'd be an idea, yeah." Call me crazy. I've hit 6 cars in the fucking car park. But the only place you see really lowered cars is the only drive-in left. in Melbourne, which is the Coburg Drive-In. And they go there and, you know, they just do sort of driving things, you know, lower and all pissed, and, you know. But I took my nephew along to see one of those big martial arts movie festivals. What a fucking mistake. Because those films affect people's minds. I pull up, right, and there's this guy standing there going, "What the fuck are you looking at, mate?" And I've gone, oh, God. I survived New York, I'm going to be killed at the Coburg Drive-In. Great. I need this. He's going, "What are you looking at, mate?" I go, "Mate, I'm looking at you. I have to pay you to get in here, don't I?" Rightio. Last time I'll take a joke off Steve Vizard. Where is Steve Vizard now? Exactly. No, Steve Vizard's probably at home watching the David Letterman show going, "Fuck, this guy's good." This guy's fucking really good. No, it is. It's a shame what happened to Stephen. What a heartfelt. Yeah. The guy should have fucking backed over him a couple other times, I reckon. Yeah. What have you got if you've got 100 lawyers at the bottom of a cliff? Fucking good start. No. Anyway, what was I saying? Driving, that's right. And I was there, and like it was so weird because everyone at the drive-in was affected by these films. They're really violent. They're also known as, we know martial arts, doesn't anyone own a gun? Are you going again?
Sorry, dear.
You can call me that when we're in prison together, but not here. It's a terrible thing. I got in the cell with that guy there. Oh, he's leaving now. Now I guess you've got to be back at the halfway house by now. What time is it? Bitch! Come in here, I'm going to bitch slap your ass! I used to call him Shirley, but it's between them. Where's he going? He's gone again. Oh, he's gone home. No, I was at the drive-in, as I was saying, and like martial arts movies, they do affect people's mind. They're very violent. They make guys do fucking stupid things like punch walls and stuff. I mean, fucking idiots. And I go into. I thought he'd come back with a shotgun. I was thinking, yeah, I'm your bitch. Come on. What? You're one of those 90s women, aren't you? Oh, you've gone all quiet now. No, be assertive. You can be assertive. Come on. Well, you don't fuck guys under 60, but 90's okay. Oh, that's what I meant. Sorry. Depends if they've got a heart attack condition or not. No. No, you're probably a nice girl, really. Don't look like you've got a mean bone in your body. Would you like them? Even her friends are giving it to her at the table. Yeah, you use that term loosely, don't you? What's your name? Oh, light of my fucking life. Oh, antipathy of my soul. What is your name?
Susan.
Oh, God. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. Susan Renouf, ladies and gentlemen, she's here tonight. She's a great housekeeper too, I believe. 3 marriages, kept the fucking house every time. Pleasure to have you in the audience, Susan. It's good. No, it's good, really. I think it's important. Anyway, I was at the drive-in. Fuck, are we still at the drive-in, Dave? Yes. Anyway, I'm at the drive-in. Yeah, I know, you usually come early, mate, you know what I'm saying? Later on, I'll be following you home and fucking up your act. I believe it doesn't go as long. Be on the end of the bed like this going, come on, get with the rhythm, you idiot! Oh, you're finished, sorry. You're a nice man, mate. You've got a kind of face. The kind of face people would like to see in Pentridge, but oh, I'm kidding. At the drive-in, I make the mistake. I go to the toilets at half time. Right, the guy with the gun's there going, do you remember me from prison? I go, yeah, fucking good to see you back to life again. Anyway, I'm in there, and this guy comes somersaulting in, black pyjamas, headband, goes, excuse me, are you pissing there? And I've gone, no mate, that's fine, you can piss there. Cool, fine. As I'm walking past the cubicle, I hear this guy going, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. wax on? And I'm thinking to myself, that's pretty strange. But the guy that blew me away was the guy standing at the urinal like this. Just pissing his pants. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been David Grant. You've been a nice audience. Thanks very much. Cheers.